was assistant governor. Yep. So since we have a little bit of time for others to join, it makes it a little more elaborate than brief. So I joined Rotary early 99. So I have completed almost 25 years now. And so I used to work for a company called Wipro, and in the IT space between 80 and 90. And in 90, I switched over to medical technology, healthcare technology. And then we built up this factory in Whitefield called Wipro GE. Then I was with Yokogawa in Japan and with the GE in Milwaukee, and then was rotating among other companies of GE. Went into hi Mohan, uh, GE corporate audit staff, moved around all over different businesses of GE. Then came back into Bangalore when I was offered a position in China. I said no because my son is growing up without knowing who I am. So back to Bangalore. So that's the journey of my professional career. Then came here, bought over one of the subsidiaries of GE, created value, and exited. We were in the diagnostic imaging and oncology space. We still remain in pathology and oncology to a large extent. So that's my business life. Personally, in Rotary, we have I've been with this, as I told you, for 25 years, and then we had the last 3 years in climbing the ladder very quickly. 1 year as president in the COVID year. Then the year after that, the 21-22, was as assistant governor. This year as zone governor, and next year I'm nominated to be the lieutenant governor elect. This is the story of mine, the Rotary journey which I've had. I'm married to Indrani, my wife, who's a software professional, who was a software professional. Now she's a little bit of has a medical challenge. She's on dialysis 3 days a week. And I have a son who works for a company called Capgemini, and senior position in the knowledge management group. Worked with the team in Netherlands, but based out of Bangalore. Thank you so much. Have everybody joined? I can see Mohan. Thank you, Mohan. Mohan Ramanathan, right?
Yeah, thank you, Ravi.
Our AG Mirza Ismail has also joined. Eid Mubarak, sir.
AG Mirza must be breaking his fast.
Thank you, thank you. Today there's no fasting. We're feasting.
Enjoying the food.
Oh, feasting. Oh, okay. My apologies.
Yesterday was
fast feast.
Thank you so much. Wonderful
Is that the reason you are looking so bright and happy?
Oh, thank you so much. God bless you all. God bless you all too.
Thank you, sir. Eid Mubarak again.
Same here. Greetings to you all.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Now District Secretary Rukmang Babu will introduce. After that, Assistant Governor. Then we'll have the members, and I'll come in the end.
Okay, DG. So I am Rukmagada Babu. I joined Rotary in the year 2010. My home club is Rotary Bangalore Vidyapita. My classification is in business plywoods. Other than that, I was heading the group of institutions as a treasurer for case group of engineering institutions. I was also heading the Amari Credit Cooperative Society as a president in various positions. I run my own business of plywoods and all. Right now, in the next couple of months, I will just get retired from my business also. And I was a president for Rotary Bangalore Vidyapita in 14-15. And 15-16 onwards, I am in the district in various positions, in assistant governor or zone governor, or say as a polio chairman, or see what other positions are there in the last 7 years. I am there in the district. At present, I am there in under the DG's like Bhaskara as district secretary, heading this 3191.
Over to you, Assistant Governor.
Good evening, everybody, once again. Can you hear me, sir? Yeah, good. My name is Mirza Ismail here. I'm Charter President of Richmond Rotary Club. And I've been in this Rotary Club, it's almost 7 years now. I was the three-time president for the Rotary Richmond town of my own home club. Then I served as the chief sergeant of district in the Rotary. Then I became the director, chief director for protocol during Anaja's time. Now, under the leadership of my very great icon, I always say, Mr. Udaya Bhaskara, a very humble person in heart and who guides us, enlightens in the right direction of humanity services. I really adore him. And he's given me this opportunity to be assistant governor for 5 clubs. And I'm happy that today is the 3rd club of mine, which is doing this GOV online. Thank you, President Geetanjali, for all your wonderful support given to us. And I'm also thankful to my zone governor, Mr. Ravi Kumar sir, and also Mr. Rukman sir, who's always standing behind me and they're guiding me to take up this position and to drive this occasion into the grand success. And to speak about myself, I worked for Chowkley Constructions. Then I retired from that after 26 years of my service. I was parallelly doing my construction. And I have 2 sons. One is who's a veterinary doctor for working for government of Karnataka as a sergeant. He's a surgeon for wildlife. And I have a second son who's doing his PhD in Australia, Melbourne. And my wife, she's a Dr. Rizwana. She's completed a PhD in psychology. And we have a wonderful family. I'm also grandfather of 3 grandchildren of my eldest son. And that's it, sir. Wish you all the best for this evening.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Can I request everybody to be a little more brief because we have a lot of things to catch up with? Because as a filling the gap like thing, we have an introduction. We have a lot of official things to do. Anybody else? Then we'll start otherwise.
Okay.
President, let us start.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, warm greetings to each and every one of you, esteemed Rotarians from Rotary eConnect and all the district leaders. On this momentous occasion, I'm here, you brimming with immense pride and joy as we welcome our esteemed District Governor Udaya Bhaskara for an official visit to our virtual meeting space. Your presence today is a true testament to the dedication and vibrancy of our Rotary eConnect Club. For those of you new to our fellowship, Rotary eConnect connection and service through the power of technology. We, like every Rotary club, strive towards the ideals of service above self, and through our online platform, we reach out to communities and fellow Rotarians across borders. DG's visit today is a unique opportunity for us to learn from his vast experience and insights. His leadership and guidance will no doubt inspire us to greater heights to our service endeavors. To all our participants, I extend a warm welcome. Please feel free to actively participate in the discussions that follow. Let us make this governor's visit a truly enriching experience for all. Without further ado, let me once again extend a heartfelt welcome to our esteemed District Governor. We are honored by your presence, sir, and also honored by the district team's presence here. Thank you once again. And now, once again, I think somebody is trying to get in. Let me just add them. Okay. Yes. Hi, Vyam. Hi, Savita. Thank you for joining.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay. So, yes, before we start, should we start the procedure now, DG, or you have anything to tell us?
No, well, I will add in the end probably. Let's now the vote of this welcome address has been done. Any other way you want to plan? What is the agenda? Please go ahead and we'll go as per the agenda.
Yes. Okay, so now I will request Savita Ji Naik, who is part of one of our project of training the people in HR roles. She's a good singer and she has already done her masters in music. So Savita will recite the invocation song.
Varava, super.
Savita, please go ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. Jai 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 Jaya Jaya He Bhagavati Surabharati Tava Charanom Pranamamaha Jaya Jaya He Bhagavati Surabharati Tava Charanom Pranamamaha नाद ब्रह्ममयि जय वागेश्वरी नाद ब्रह्ममयि जय वागेश्वरी शरणं ते गजामः जय जय हे भगवति सुरभारती तव चरणों प्रणमामः त्वमसि शरण्या त्रिभुवनधन्या सुरमुनिवन्दितचरणा नवरस मधुरा कविता मुखरा स्मितरुचिरुचिराभरणा जय जय हे भगवति सुरभारती तव चरणों प्रणमामः आसीना भव मानस हमसे कुंदतु ही न शशिधवने हर जड़तां कुरु बोधि विकासं सित पंकज तनु विमले जय जय हे भगवति सुरभारती तव चरणों प्रणमामः ललित कलामयि ज्ञान विहामयि वीणा पुस्तकधारिणी मतिरास्ताप्नो तव पद कमले ऐकुण्ठाविषहारिणी जय जय हे भगवति सुरभारती तव चरणों प्रणमामः नाद ब्रह्ममयि जय वागेश्वरी चरणं ते गजामः जय जय हे भगवति सुरभारती तव चरणों प्रणमामः 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 Thank you.
Thank you, Savita. That was really wonderful. Thank you so much. Now we officially start our meeting. Yes, Avantika. So since we are online club, we have someone come and collar us here. 1 second, not the secretary, whoever is here besides me. Yeah, thank you. Calling the meeting to order. Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you once again, everyone. Since we have a limited time, what we will do is briefly make a presentation of the work as a club we have done last year. The presentation will be shared between myself and Ishwar Reddy ji. Ishwar Reddy ji will be the incoming president for the club. So here it is. 1 second, just give me a minute. I'll share the screen. Is the screen visible to all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, yes. So
Yes, ma'am.
here, yeah. So here it is. So what we are going to discuss is about the key information of about our club, the achievements that we have done in 2023-24, and our project plans for 24-25, and of course the budget that we have planned for next year. So here is brief about our team. As mentioned, as you can see, we were charted during the difficult period of COVID. The online concept is all because of that, because we felt we can do so much, but maybe being part of a physical club has its own challenges, and that was the right time. And here we are, the charter president Subir and myself, we decided to charter this club along with few of our friends who thought who like this is a great way of doing service to the community, at the same time being part of a group from like wherever we are, whichever part of the country or the nation we are. So the current team members, as you can see, is myself as president, secretary is Rotarian Felicia. Unfortunately, today is her working day, and her work timing is from 12 to midnight. So so sorry she can't join. Uh, we have Priya Nair, who is our treasurer, and board of directors. We have Ishwar Kumar Reddy ji, Kunal Prakash from Hyderabad, and Aman Gupta is from Bangalore. So this is the core team which we have been working together for all our projects. Right now we have 22 members. Out of that, we have 12 male members and 10 female members. And our members are located all over India: Pune, Bombay, Delhi, Jaipur, Uttarakhand. And we have a member from Prague, Europe, and of course, Ishwarji and Malik Reddy ji are from US. So the key projects that we have done, though we have done many projects, we will be showcasing only the main projects. We have this beautiful micro biodiversity park, which we inaugurated in the year 2021 on 2nd October to celebrate Gandhi Jayanti. Incidentally, Sushila Venkat Raman, who is the part of Rotary Club of Cantonment, she was our AD that time. So we have planted around 450 plants, which are bird friendly and butterfly friendly, and all are native plants. And today, after 2 years, it's so nice to see them blooming so beautifully. We have also engaged regular. It's not that you plant something and you just forget. We, as part of the livelihood program, we have engaged a person who looks after the park, and in alignment with that, we are also started conducting nature trails for the community as well as the school students nearby. So this happens along with the naturalist school volunteers who come and take the walk, which is every third Sunday of the month between 6:30 a.m. to 9 o'clock. And it's free for anyone to join. And I welcome any of you, if you want to join, please do join us on every third Sunday of the month. Then we have this international project wherein we are sponsoring the one student from Gambia. And of course, we also sponsor one student from India. This time we have sponsored two girls, one girl from Gambia and the other girl from Manipur, for the master's degree in public health. We have the scholarship programs for schools, but we thought, like it's also good to, like look beyond schools, because there are many challenges for many people who after graduation want to do further studies, but they have their own challenges. So this is in response to the appeal we received from the ambassador of Gambia, who is also our honorary member, that they have a very worthy student who wants to study in India, and if we can support them, that will be great. So both the students are doing well, and we want to continue this initiative in future also, sponsoring one student from maybe any of the poor countries and one student from India for post-graduation studies. Then we have the training the visually challenged in HR roles, driven by our treasurer Priya Nair. What the training is about is, like making them get inducted in HR roles in the corporate sectors, where they can select the candidate and help them get onboarded. The training is currently going on, and Savita is part of one of the candidate who's getting trained. Then we are also supporting the government primary school here on the outskirts of Banirghata National Park in a school which is located at Mutrana Doti, which is close to Jigini. The request had come that, with one teacher, the school was finding it very difficult to impart education to the students, and they wanted to hire a guest teacher. And we have been providing the salary for the teacher, and probably we will continue till June this year. And let's see, if the budget constraint is not there, we will keep paying her. She will be on the rolls. And this is one of the biggest project that we have undertaken. This project started last year. The project worth is around 1 crore. Thanks to Ishwar Reddy and his family. We are building an auditorium in a government school in Kazipet, Kadapa. Now the roof is already, it has come up, I think, up to the roof level, and hopefully it will be ready by in another two months or so. A beautiful project using eco technology or eco-friendly architecture, and I'm sure it will be it will be a beautiful project when it comes up. The project will also have a library library for the students across the district to come and use the facility. So this is again Mudrayana Swami Dotti has reached out to us because they do not have drinking water facility. So we are mulling. We have already given them the water purifier, but going forward we are also planning to donate a AWG. We are in talks and trying with the donors, and if the money comes, yes, this will be the first AWG gifted from our club. So since our members are located all over, so this is a project which is being done by our Pune members. Unfortunately, he just boarded the flight. He couldn't join the meeting. The inauguration will happen on 13th, day after tomorrow, wherein we have gifted school desks to this tribal pre-primary school, which is I think there is some mistake in the content anyway. So this is around 2 hours away from Pune, the school, and it is thanks to our members and the company Mind Sticks, who has contributed for this project. This is a project which we have been doing since last year, supporting an autistic youth whose parents are from a very, very marginalized background, could not cope up taking care of the child. So we have found a a shelter home wherein he's looked after well, much improved, and from the club we could raise around 1.5 lakhs per year. So this will continue till he's been taken care by the shelter home. So this is the Sankalp, which is again, I think, a district initiative. And we are happy that from our club, we have supported them with one girls' school. And apart from that, we have already gifted them around 30,000 so far. Another 10,000 has just come in. So with this, we will be supporting around 400 students to crack the CET exam, the entrance exam. So this is it. These are the main projects, and apart from all the other projects, the district must have received the report which I have already shared. So for the upcoming plan, I'll request Ishwarji to take it forward.
Thank you, Gitanjali. Yeah, let's go through the project. So this is rare diseases screening project, and this is a pilot program that the IISc professors, I think Dr. Mahua and Dr. Vishal have initiated it. And what this is about is identify a public health center and screen the community who are for rare diseases and document their identify, document it, and follow up with those community members who are affected. But the project is more of a pilot because I think what the objective of these professors from IISc, the project objective is to basically have a ability to scan with a mobile facility of lab testing equipment, and be able to follow up with that the rare diseases and track them and give them the suitable treatment at the end, and then come out with a plan, recommend a policy basically to your government, and said, okay, this is the pilot project where we are able to do the scanning and with this mobile laboratory within a group of public centers, public health centers within the district. And then we hope that this will be taken up by the government of India after that, I think, as a policy, and replicate this pilot project across multiple districts within the country. I think that's the objective of this at a high level. And our Mohan sir is primarily driving it, and Geetanjali ma'am is also, our president is sponsors both. And I think we have also contacted a Brown University attached non-profit group here in US. They are also keen to support this. I think this seems to be becoming coming up with a good plan. Right now it is in a planning stage. Budget is around 6 crores, and the duration is 3 years. So we are about to get started with this rare diseases screening. Next one, Gitanjali. So migrant workers colonies, this is another project that we are currently planning. This is where I think migrant workers are, interstate migrant workers are in Bangalore, around Bangalore. I think many of us are aware of their state. And we want to, and their families, I think each colony has around 100 families, 400 to 500 members. And so we would like to give them the basic human dignity of providing the facilities of, hygiene, toilets, bathing facilities, and some lighting and healthcare camps. I think these are the things we wanted to. I think there is some echo going on. Can somebody mute their phones, please, while you're, yeah. So this is again, we want to create a playbook where how can we support a colony and provide these basic amenities so that they can continue to earn their livelihood and work and educate their kids and have that basic needs met for the team. So this is another project. We want to make it as a playbook type of project that can be replicated across multiple uh, migrant worker colonies. Yeah, in climate change and environment, we have three initiatives that we are planning. One is what Geetanjali had mentioned earlier, which we have been working on microdiversity park. We want to replicate that similar effort across another couple of parks, so that within the city of Bangalore, we could replicate different communities within that. And this also what we are trying to do is we were connecting to get some support through carbon credits. Again, we collaborated with Brown University student community who are willing to help us to see whether we can monetize these community parks to get some carbon credit and support these parks to continue to be nurtured and grown and encouraged within the communities. So that's that. Lake rejuvenation is another idea that we are right now planning. Take up identify one lake around Bangalore area, and again create clean it up and make sure that all the communities who are living around are aware of the pollution and the cleanup activity and use the resources. So this is, again, we are right now in the planning stage. We will plan to work on this. Third one is the climate change awareness session. This is we want to conduct these periodic awareness session, promote the awareness of climate change and its effects. And I think already Geetanjali had talked about a project where she's having every monthly a session of nature walks and taking the community members, engaging a professional guide who talks about the local fauna or birds and other uh, plant species, and give them the education about what thrives, what does not thrive in this local weather. And impact of the projects, of course, these projects are highly impactful to the communities, and the budgets are at least right now we have estimated for each of this. The first one is about 1 lakh 60,000. Second one is about 25 to 40 lakhs is what we are thinking. And of course, the third one is the climate change awareness. It's about 10,000 we are estimating. Yeah. Let's go to the next one, Gitanjali. Yeah, so the aging with the dignity is another pilot project we want to take up in a rural area, rural community, where the needs of the aging population is being met, or we want to attempt to meet their requirements. I think the senior citizens are in cities. We have a lot of aged homes where there are services being offered by various non-profit and for-profit homes. But this is at a rural setting. We want to make sure that we want to have a pilot that will be able to. So initially we thought we will have a survey conducted within identify a community, survey and see the requirements, and then and start a small pilot services, offer them services, and then make a full-fledged a home or a facility that could meet the rural people who are within their reach. That means they are not far away from their original place of living, when they have been active in their life, and they are still having access to their extended families. So relocating to a city, relocating to a different place is always a problem, and that will isolate them and degrade their lives. So we think that we want to go ahead with the building a facility, providing the services for a rural aged community who are suffering. We think there is a need there. So that's the project about this. Next one. So equity in education, there are two areas that we want to. One is the infra creation for education for the underprivileged. So the three projects that we are considering is Reach to Read, setting up small libraries in elementary school where there is absolutely no access today for any library resources. I think we have been already working on Reach to Read program last couple of years. Already, I think, as Gitanjali was saying, that more than 100 libraries, small libraries have been set up across the country. And I think we want to continue that type of library access. The second one is the auditorium or library, school auditorium facility for a for a schools. Today, what we see is many of the schools do not have a place to, you know, sit together and have those small programs, organize a program. When the weather is not favoring, they have to go back to their individual small classrooms and not be able to perform any activities. So we think we could replicate the one that we are trying to do in one of the schools right now, which is right now in construction. We want to do something similar and replicate it. Sustainable drinking water. I think this is another project that we are right now thinking to have a database of all the schools or communities which need the water, basic right of having access to water, and then whether it is AWG or whether it's a filter, whether it is based on their water source availability and what works best for that particular community, we want to start providing those access to water to those communities going forward. I think this year we want to do that project in a more sustainable way so that we can continue to meet the requirements. I think the budgets are we have come up with the budget estimates. These are the estimates that we have. AWG, of course, is 2 to 4 lakhs, 4.5 lakhs or so, based on the size. Libraries, of course, we want to make sure at least it's 50,000 is the budget that we have put. For auditorium, of course, it's almost 1 crore is what we thought. So this is another equity in education for infra creation. Next one, Gitanjali. This is the career support. Again, equity in education, public health education for economically disadvantaged students from India and Ghana. We would continue that project. Career training for visually impaired students, we plan to continue. That seems to be where there is a lot of need. Of course, these two are very impactful projects, we think, and the budget is we are right now working on the budget on this, and we are looking for the sponsors and collaborations from other clubs. Yeah. So those are the highlights of the planning, and this is a budget plans that we are right now working on. I don't think we have the time to go through each of it, but I think this is a snapshot of where we are. Thank you, Gitanjali. I think that's the summary. Yeah, we don't want too much of time. Yeah.
That's wonderful, sir. Very
Thank you.
interesting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So I think next we'll have a small intro of our DG because many of our members are meeting you for the first time. So we have a small video from district which I will be playing. Just give me a minute.
District Governor Kumar Bhaskara is the charter member of Rotary Bangalore Cubbon Park and was the 8th president of the club in the year 2003-2004. The club got its unique identity of winning the Most Innovative Project of the Year award for JAWS, Job Access with Speech Software, which enables the computer keyboard to serve as a voice-enabled interface. This was in partnership with Anne Foundation of New York, supports several blind schools across the city of Bangalore and Karnataka. He pioneered the new concept of Kindred clubs for the District 3190, Rotary for the Tiny Tots, and started 20 clubs in 2 years as its chairman. Over the years, he has served in vital roles in the district as Assistant Governor, Director International Service, Director CSR, Board Meeting Coordinator, and as the Deputy District Trainer. This experience has taught him more than what he could ever impart. The best experience in his Rotary career was being the District Director for Club Service, wherein several first-time initiatives were introduced by the district. He helped redesign and reformat the concept of club service programs in one of the toughest phases, the COVID-19 pandemic. He's a regular contributor and major donor to the Rotary Foundation. A native of the city of Bengaluru, he grew up in a joint family, imbibing good human values and the principles of peaceful coexistence. He studied at the National High School and later enrolled in the Satya Sai University for graduation under the direct blessings and guidance of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba, who remains his spiritual mentor and guide. His career began with the Vaishya Bank Limited before he ventured out to begin his entrepreneurial journey by incubating wrappers and packers, manufacturing industry for paper corrugated boxes, and has successfully managed his business for the last 27 years and remains its managing partner to date. He is additionally the director of QED Agro Systems Private Limited, the makers of color sorters used in the rice and pulses industry. The founder and CEO of Karunatma Fine Art, creators of world-class brass paintings. The first 4 paintings were donated to raise funds for the End Polio campaign through an auction held in the presence of RI President 2015-16, K.R. Ravindran in Bengaluru. This unique art is set to go across the globe shortly. He has been the secretary of KCBMA, Karnataka Corrugated Boxes Manufacturers Association, and is a lifetime trustee of Sri Lalita Devi Trust, which propagates the chanting of Lalita Sahasranama. He is a member of Board of Studies of BMS University. Born to Sri Bhaskara Kantaraj Sethi and Srimati Manoranji Tama, he is married to Radhika Bhaskara, who is a member of the Inner East Club of Bangalore Southwest and an active partner in all his endeavors. He is a well-loved member of his extended family of 3 sisters, 2 brothers, and nieces and nephews. He believes in simple and peaceful living and reflects a positive attitude to life. Ladies and gentlemen, District Governor Kumar Bhaskara.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I hope the audio was proper. Sometimes.
Very clear. Very
Okay,
clear.
Okay, good. Yes, DG, 1 second. Yes. Yes, I now request DG to say a few words. And thanks again for being here with us. And that's very important. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
President Geetanjali Dhar, Secretary Felicia, President-elect Ishwar Reddy, Treasurer Priya Nair, Zonal Governor Ravi Narasimhan, Assistant Governor Mirza Ismail, District Secretary Rukmangada Babu, and District Officer Mohan Ramanathan, and wonderful members of Rotary eConnect. Happy evening to everybody and Elrigu Namaskara and warm welcome to everybody on this first ever GOV to be conducted online. GOE is Governor's official visit. We have been personally going to their clubs, places of their choice to do the GOV. At times, we have been able to call few small clubs to the governor's office to conduct the GOV. The first ever a new format called online GOV is with eConnect, and I feel extremely happy and proud to be here. Thanks for the introduction, and double thanks to Savita ma'am for the welcome song, and it was wonderful. Friends, first of all, congratulations to each and everybody to be a Rotary member. And the most unique part of eConnect, Rotary eConnect, is the members are spread across the globe. Permit me to say, a truly a global club it is. People being in different places. And very jokingly, I call the president whenever I speak to her, Ma'am, Gitanjali ma'am, which part of the world are you in this time? I ask her, and she will tell some country's name. And today, glad that she is in Bangalore, and very happy to be here. Friends, Rotary is a service organization. Every one of us are aware of it. All of us, even though we have the chance to be in different clubs, different social circles, and of course, we have our own personal connect with many friendship groups too. But all of us have chosen to be a Rotary member, and more importantly, all of you have chosen to be eConnect members because you want to be a part of a global organization called Rotary. Rotary is doing yeoman service across the globe. More importantly, District 3190, which has been bifurcated into 3191 and 92 this year. I'm glad to say that I'm the first governor of three bifurcated district called Rotary District 3191. And equally happy to say Rotary eConnect is a part of District 3191. The simple reason is when we were at District 3190 for the last 40 years, slowly but steadily we have grown into such a big organization with 170 clubs with almost 7,000 members. It was impossible for one district governor to manage and visit everybody and visit all the service projects. So a conscious decision was taken, which was approved by Rotary International. Thus, we have become 91 and 92. Now that we have become 91, 3191, we have become much smaller. To be precise, almost like 50%. This has given a bandwidth and the chance for me to talk to each and everybody, know each and every president, each and every club, their projects, everything. I've been able to talk to them, go and visit them, most of the time go for the inaugurations in such a way that I've been able to connect one on one with these clubs. Just happens that Rotary E Club is an online club and people across the world or across the country not been able to physically meet except a few occasions where President Geetanjali was there with all of us for probably the pets and and for the all the president many of the presidents meets. Very excited and happy because I was not expecting as many projects what you told that would have been done by you. Human tendency is, we prejudge people. I'm one of those positive persons. I always come with a clean mind, without being judgmental, and come with, what is there in store for us. With that attitude, I come. But my mind was already telling me that these people are across the world. Gitanjali ma'am is, traveling. Everybody are in different places. And Mohan right now in San Jose. What they could have done, probably one or two, or, maybe they are more at a, probably a fellowship group, I thought. Gitanjali ma'am, please, President, please accept my wholehearted congratulations. When you updated about so many projects, for a second I was little taken aback. Thank you. Congratulations. Especially when you talk about 400 plants, biodiversity, micro biodiversity park or whatever you want to call for initiating that, and as well as scholarship to Zambia and Indian students, financial support to primary school in Andhra Pradesh, auditorium in a primary school in the Andhra Pradesh, drinking water in primary school, desk to tribal school in Pune. You are almost like a truly global. Does not matter. It is, I think, Vivekananda probably said, service to humanity is service to God. As long as we are doing the service, it does not matter whom we are doing, where we are doing. Somebody else's blessings on the other side of the planet may be helping us. Earlier, when I joined 28 years back Rotary, we were relatively poor. The country was poor, the members were poor. All of us could really not be proud about ourselves saying that we had a plenty of money like the way we have now. Somebody else's generosity on the other side of the world had showered on in such a way that money had come for so many projects which were executed. For example, the global grants is something. We are partnership with several other clubs, so that money from the other side of the country, other side of the world, money from the Rotary Foundation comes back to us. We have been continuously for the last several decades, we have been receiving money. That was the generosity of others. So what's wrong? In fact, let me rephrase it. In fact, I congratulate each and every one of you for thinking of a scholarship to Zambia, a school, a school desk in Pune, and an auditorium in Andhra Pradesh. This is what we should be thinking. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The whole world is our family when we think. Everything looks for, you feel everybody is our own people. That truly reflects the philosophy of Rotary. Friends, first of all, let us congratulate all of us, all of you and myself, because quite often I say we are the lucky ones in the world because we have crossed COVID-19 and we are still alive. Many of our Rotarian friends, relatives, known people, they could not make it. During COVID-19, when all of us were hiding at home, and I was the district club service director, sitting at home, locked in my house, trying to entertain people. Every morning when I get up, the first thought was, who could not make it today? So when I open the WhatsApp page, you see flood of messages of coming. So with the photograph saying he could not make it. So when that was the case, all of us have made it. Thankful to the God and congratulations to all of us. When that is the case, we also have a little responsibility on ourselves that just because we have made it, can we do something more bigger and generous to the society? All of us have benefited from the society, and all of us want to do something back, not only for being good. There is also a selfish motive in this, doing good to the society, because it is Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, he says, whatever good you do, it will come back to you. I may be selfish in this matter, thinking that I'm doing good, and it's going to come back, does not matter, does not matter. I think it is Jesus who says, all the good things you have done, it will come back to you for being very good to your children. So our large-hearted, kind-hearted donations, our help to the needy, our help to the downtrodden, may be a donation, maybe in the form of donation, in terms of money and dollars, in terms of our efforts, in terms of medical equipments donated, whatever it is, as long as we have done selflessly and somebody has benefited out of that, trust me, we will have a credit balance in the balance sheet drawn by the Lord. We have to do as much as possible so that we become worthy of being a Rotarian too. All of us are wonderful people. That's why we are in Rotary. All of us are wonderful people. That's why we have been thinking selflessly to do something. And more so, you people are even more generous because sitting across the world, different parts of the country, different parts of the world, still thinking of doing something to the society, which is very much commendable and very much appreciable. And please accept a wholehearted appreciation and congratulations as the governor and from the district secretary. With these few words, I also want to bring it to your knowledge that the Rotary is continuously evolving. Rotary is no longer the Rotary which I saw 28 years back when I joined. The country has progressed, and all of us have been touched by the prosperity the country is going through. And We all are already enjoying the benefits of all this in terms of financial implications. Earlier, the smallest donation could have been very, very small, but now many of us are being very generous. They have realized that after all, we cannot take the money with us. So, and our children are also quite smart and they're capable of taking care of themselves. Many of us are coming forward and donating to Rotary Foundation, where the money is invested across the globe. Now, want to just it's only a sharing of my thought. What's in my heart, I'm sharing that we have earned enough. I'm one of those people who believe that we are smarter, our children are much more smarter. Probably, to put it in a different perspective, what my father earned for the 40 plus years, I might have earned it in less than 20 years. What I've earned in the 20 years, it looks like my son is going to earn it in the next 3 4 years. When we ourselves are thinking very smart we are, our children will be much more smarter. We don't have to stack a lot of money for them. Give them the good challenges, give them the good education, give them the good inspiration. Let them also have the excitement of achieving on their own, standing on their own legs. Many a times, because my father did not have much money and he could not afford much for us, that was the challenge for me to earn more. And today I stand on my legs. Quite often I go to the colleges, MBA colleges, as a motivational speaker, wherein I share what has brought me from a place, from where I was to where I am today in the last 30 years. That itself can be a motivational matter for many people. So, just to coming back, let's keep a lot of money for ourselves first because we are going to get older and older. In this case, we should not be falling back upon anybody, including the children. Let's be independent on our own. Me and my family means I and my spouse. Then let us think of our children. After that, let us think of the well wishers amongst us. After that, please. After that, when you're satisfied with all that. See, any amount you give it to anybody is not going to be sufficient. What you think is the right one, what you can give it to them, you please allocate that much money and keep a small money after all this to a selfless donation to people whom we don't know. Best thing is, I've seen, even though I'm in several organizations, everybody doing social service, but the safest bet I see is giving it to Rotary Foundation, wherein hardly 3 to 5% of it goes for expenses. 95 to 98% is invested, donated, or probably given to people across the world, wherein our hard earned money would go to anybody and everybody across the world. Please use judiciously. You people are there. Maybe in many times we may not be able to meet them here personally to impress upon so many projects which are doing. But wherever you are, please go forward and do it. And do the donation as much as possible and as long as possible. I also want to quickly tell you that we are not left behind. We are not left behind in terms of the new projects which were taken up this year. Many people are asking me, sir, this is the new district. Let us come with a new outlook. Let us come with the new projects. So when they talk about like that, I'm also equally excited and very quickly, I want to update 4 projects which we have undertaken this year. First one is RACE, RACE, Rotary Action for Cancer Enigma. Friends, first time ever, Rotary District 3191 is in partnership with Karkinos in Cochin for uh, for screening and detection of cancer well in advance. This Karkinos is an international organization set up at Cochin by 3 top industries in India in partnership with Mayo Clinic in New York, wherein cancer is detected early if you go through the process. And once it is detected early, we are able to treat the patient, and 95% of the time, early detection can lead to early success of saving the patient. You are saving lakhs of rupees and also saving the patient, which otherwise may not be possible. Each test will cost 20,000 rupees. 20,000 rupees for a lady We have brought it down to 2,000 rupees. And for all the rural and the downtrodden people in and around Bangalore, we are planning to do this absolutely free of cost. It took some time, but corporates are jumping in. Lot of large-hearted donors have come. We have finished four such camps of 250 people, 1,000 people at 2,000 rupees. We have screened about 1,000 people probably at free, absolutely free of cost. This is going to be a major project for the next 3 years, and lot many people will be saved out of cancer. And I'm happy to inform all of you. And I want some cooperation from you people, not only in terms of money. As and when it happens, probably we'll conduct one camp for you, your club exclusively, as and when time permits. Number two, this is one of my favorite project. I think you're already aware. It's been initiated by one of my favorite person in Rotary, Mohan Ramanathan, who it's called AWG, Atmospheric Water Generator, which President Geetanjali said that, they're planning for one of the machine to be installed in government school. This machine is something which gets water out of atmospheric moisture. Absolutely no water connection is required. Right now, Bangalore is going through one of the worst periods, and this would help all the people who have probably wherever you have installed. Our focus is to install 100 such machines in and around Bangalore in government schools. Glad to say the first one has been done recently with about 300 liters machine, and we have a mandate, and we have received the money for about 35 to 40 machines, and lot many clubs are jumping in to see that they are individually donating money for this atmospheric water generator machine which will be installed in school. For you people, I am giving a good news. See, I'm requesting all of you to be a PHF, Paul Harris Fellow. If you donate $1,000 to Rotary Foundation, if you donate 10,000 US dollars to Rotary Foundation, you are called a major donor. We'll give you pins, we'll give you lot many things to make you feel comfort, make you feel proud that you have donated. But earlier, that money was directly going to the international fund, and it was elsewhere invested or elsewhere donated for only for a limited purpose. Whatever you donate, you get all the credit to your accounts, and you will be, honored. But the money will immediately come back to AWG account. So all of you put together 4,41,000 if you are able to raise. You're not only donating one machine free, you also get the credit which was not there earlier. President, think of it. Please make the best use. Update your people. Talk to Mohan. He can explain it to you better. All of you can donate to as per Mohan's guidance, and this can be very very fulfilling. Next time when you come to India, we will take you to the school of your where we have invested or where we have installed this machine. Third one, very happy to say you are already talking. You were already talking about elderly care. Uh, I think that was updated, during the service projects. First time ever, I've been able to sign an agreement with a local Bangalore company wherein a couple dedicated themselves for elderly care. They have an organization called Manasum. Manasum is from the heart. Manasu is heart. These people, they are able to take a place, and you need to buy buy a flat or take a flat on rent. If you do that, they will provide you 100% food, 100% taking care of the elderly people. It is like a elderly people living in a community, and it would cost a little higher price because we are the ones, we have earned so much now. We don't want to be in a very shabby and very small place, and all their properties are pretty big, where the rent could be anywhere between 25,000 to 30,000 rupees. Living cost will be about 25,000 to 30,000 rupees. Living cost is you'll have a flat for yourself, where you'll be called to go, at the designated time, you go and have the food which is readily cooked for everybody. And there will be a lot of activities, there will be medical care. They are doing it so well. Trust me, I'm putting it in a simpler words. When I get old, I want to go and get into Manasum's facility where they will take care of everything. So, friends, first time ever on the Rotary platform, in the international service, in the ICG of public image, I signed an agreement in front of the Rotarians that we are going to make use of this facility, and each person is individually is he can go and bargain with them. Money terms we are not getting into. They can go make a deal with themselves. If not for me, I can as well put my parents. They will get a better attention there than probably when they are with me. With that concept, we have come with the elderly care Manasum. Last but not the least, we have signed an agreement with an American company based out of Bangalore, where they have developed an app. It is downloaded on the mobile. You see, you look at the camera and click a photo. The camera is going to scan your retina and give you 25 parameters of your health just by looking at it. It is going to be so advanced. Very shortly, they are going to come up with a version wherein the scores of your sugar levels will be detected just by scanning or by maybe the thumb impression on the mobile, which could be accurate around 80 to 90% without piercing. We have already signed an agreement, but we are offering this very shortly to all the Rotarians, absolutely free of cost for 1 year, 1 month, and all the Sunriser president for 3 months. This you use it as many number of times as possible, and where later if you like it, probably you can subscribe. Just before trial, this one, I also scanned it myself to see the authenticity. Guys, believe it, when I did that, all the 25 parameters we didn't check. First, I asked what is the hard blockage, and it showed hard blockages are clean, and it detected there is a lot of congestion in the chest. Of course, I was going through little cough. It showed the level of congestion. Imagine, just by looking at the mobile, I could able to get. It is so advanced version. Once the parameters goes out of your hand or it is on a dangerous mark, your app will be clubbed with your personal doctor, the what you call family doctor. He would get an alert and he would be behind you to make sure that you take care of your health. So these are the 3 4 things which are coming up with, and lot many district activities are happening. Lot many. I have about 85 clubs. We are at 95, 94 now. All are doing one thing better than the other, and let me say, eConnect is not being found wanting. So many new things have come, and a few so many projects have been done. Even though you people are traveling, which I wholeheartedly appreciate. And as much as possible, please start donating to the Rotary cause, start donating to your service projects of your club, or start donating for the service projects of the district. With these few words, thanking each and every one of you for being a Rotarian, for to be a part of this wonderful club. And be there wherever you are. Go and get yourself as a visitor in some other country, in some other city, wherever you are visiting. Make sure that just go and attend a Rotary meeting there. Tell them very proudly that you are a member of eConnect of Rotary District 3191, and you see so much of warmth has been offered to you by the other clubs. See, when we go to a new person and speak, first thing is they will be looking at you so doubtfully. Just go to a Rotary meeting and say you are from India and so and so. You'll be received so well, as if they know you for the last several years. They'll treat you so well. This could be I don't say that these connects can be used exclusively for the business. It can also help business, especially in a foreign country. It can be a lot of help. You will feel at home amongst our members, and they will also feel proud to host you or treat you very well. Friends, Rotary is all about doing service to the society. It is service to humanity, is service to God, they said. Let us do as much as possible. Let's do as frequently as possible so that we feel worthy of being a Rotarian, and we feel that we ourselves have done something to the society with our efforts, with our money, with our projects, which we feel. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you for this governor's official visit, which I truly appreciate. And thanks to each and every members of eConnect. One day I would probably say we should have the pleasure of having all of you in Bangalore. Myself and President Geetanjali will host all of you and have a get together. Thank you. Thank you very much on behalf of District Secretariat too. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, DG, for those inspiring words. Yes, of course, I am in travel business, so I would love to host everyone when they come here. Of course, we do have our meetings whenever I travel to their cities. So, yes. And thank you once again for those wonderful words. I assure you that whatever the new projects you have mentioned, we will definitely try to take part in those. And AWGs anyway is what we are planning, and other two also we will definitely work on. Okay. So now I request our past president Subir to make a official vote of thanks, and
And
thanks
once
to
again,
all the district team. Yes.
yeah. Would the district secretary wants to say quickly something? Otherwise, we
Yeah.
can go for the vote of thanks.
Yes, DJ, I just want to say two
Yes,
minutes. I
yes,
just
sorry.
want to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
First
You
of
can
all, I
take
just
more time, sir. He's my
yeah.
favorite district secretary.
Yeah, good evening and good morning to so few of the people who are there in the other part of the country. So it's a wonderful thing with the association what we had from the beginning. We have started, just say, taking care about this club from last 1.5 years. In fact, the Gitanjali, her, the president was also earlier the president also. So cooperative and see what are the details we require, what are the CRI requirements, what are the district thing require, what are the projects we require. For everything she has supported wholeheartedly and taken our district also to the next level. And I thank all the members and Rotarians who are there part of the Rotary Club eConnect, supporting the president and taking the club to the next high level. And wish you all the best for the president to see that grow as they grow much older, much with big numbers and with new projects and new identity as eConnect. Thank you one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
AG,
Thank you once again.
thank you. AG, quickly 2 words, please. Unmute yourself.
You're muted, sir.
AG, unmute yourself, please.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. But Geetanjali Madam, as president, has been very cooperative, as I said. I've been in touch with her quite frequently, and definitely she has put up this show very wisely, very authentically, and very successfully. It has been taken up, and of course, as it says, our DG has very well encouraged the club, and he's a very good spokesperson and very good motivator. And definitely, we are very thankful for DG for giving this wonderful time, and also Mr. Rukmananji for having been very kind to this club of eConnect in giving all the kind of support that has been needed for this completion of GO visa. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Just 2 minutes, DG. Just wanted to inform you that we are 100% giving club in the sense we have already contributed. I have already shared the information with the secretary that we have contributed that minimum amount, I mean, which we have been doing every
$25
year.
each.
Yes.
$25 each from all the
Yeah.
members.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much. Truly
Thank
appreciative.
you. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Ravi sir is here. Ravi sir would love to hear from you also. I think he's traveling.
Okay, vote of thanks, please.
Yeah, yeah. Subir, please. You're
Unmute
muted.
yourself.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you. I hope you can hear me.
Okay, Subir,
Yeah.
Subir, 1 second. I think Ravi sir want to say something. Yes.
Sure.
It was wonderful. It was a wonderful GOV, very unique experience of doing a GOV on the net. So eConnect is, I think, really connected. Is a connected club. A lot of networking has to go into your execution of projects. The only concern which we thought, as DG said, was Are we in a position to, uh, execute projects remaining on a remote basis? The proof is in the pudding, and I think you guys have done a great job. I think all the projects which required the right kind of effort and the right kind of networking and the money has been generated, and you guys done a great job. I mean, I think it's fabulous. I mean, I think you should be able to attract more members very quickly because you're seamless, and such clubs are rare, absolutely rare, with a global connect. So I wish you all the best. Wish you uh, success going forward, and as a club, and as individually as members, a lot more you guys can do to show an example to the other e-clubs in the district. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And we would request all the district leaders to recommend our club if anyone is unable to join the physical club. They're most welcome to join our club. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Subir, please go ahead.
Thanks, Gitanjali. So first of all, I would like to thank DG sir, then Rotarian Ravi, District Secretary Rukmananda, then Rotarian Mirza for this session today. And I would also like to thank all my co-members, Gitanjali, Mohan sir, Ishwarji, Jolly, Kunal, Prem, Aruna Seal, and all who could attend today from different parts of the world at this hour. And DJ sir, first of all, I would like to thank you for reminding us of the difficult COVID times when we actually chartered our club, and we know how we actually started, and we started off by doing a little bit each day, and I think that has been our guiding star all these years, so that we are on track. And you shared some very good, very interesting things about the point of what Vivekananda ji has said about it doesn't matter where we are as long as we are able to contribute our little bit anywhere in the world. And also, you shared a good perspective that many years back, India was at a very different stage of development. Today, we are at a different stage of development. And I think we also have greater means to do things beyond, not just in India, but beyond India, which it would not have been possible many years back. But today, we are trying to do a little bit for many other countries in small ways to start with. And I think in the coming years, we'll be able to contribute more and maintain the lead that India is the representative of the you can call it the global south countries around the world, and that gives us the confidence to do better. And you also shared very good point that the future generations, what we will learn in the lifetime, the future generations will learn in only 3-4 years. That will possibly help our Rotary to actually do much more. And finally, first of thank you very much for all the guidance and inspiration. And we would like to continue the good work, and also we'll keep in mind the 4 initiatives that you have shared, and we'll keep in touch and take inspiration going forward. So thank you very much once again, sir. We look forward for your guidance and inspiration as always. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Again, thanks everyone for joining. Like there are many others who wanted to join, but everybody is in different time zones. So, yes, the recording will be there for them to get motivated to keep doing good work together. Thank you, DG. Thank you, the entire team. And with this, let's adjourn the meeting for today.
Thank you,
Thank
Geeta.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
One
Bye
caller.
bye.
Everybody can unmute themselves and say bye bye.
Present on
Yeah.
caller.
Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.
Thanks everyone. Bye.
Bye bye.
President, you can remove the caller.
The caller, uncaller.
Uncaller. Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah. With your permission, I'm ending the meeting, DG.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.